Guys, welcome back. Welcome back to another Monday Road to Pro episode. In today's video, I'm going to be working on a little bit of a swing change. That's that. First, we're going to go to the range. After that, we're going to go play. So, welcome back to another Road to Pro video. Let's see if I can get it dialed in and make some swing progress here. All right, guys, I've made it to the course. I'm going to warm up on the range real quick, and I'm going to kind of talk to you guys about what I'm working on, and then we're going to dial it in on the course, and we're going to get it going. And I'm going to play a few holes for you guys, and we're going to see if I'm hitting it any better. You guys will hear me say it a lot today. Trail arm depth, right there, the top of the backswing. Just trying to get it more dialed in, and then that transition.
I used to keep that elbow so tucked in,
I was like right
so
here.
Intensely. When he flares that out a little bit, it's kind of contradictory to what a lot of people teach, but it just gives him a little more space in his back and his turn on the way back, and then he can really turn through on the way through, and it creates a lot more speed.
This is a 52 degree, but even just look at the first shot. The divot, already 10 times better. Better than any other divot I've ever hit. Guys, the only other thing I'm working on right now is getting more of a neutral, stronger grip, because in the past I was super weak, and now I'm kind of getting this right hand a little more on this side, this left hand a little more over, to make it a little more neutral. That's just freeing up my swing a ton.
That looked pretty good.
That's the other thing, my ball flight is way higher. That's a 5-iron, that's going so much higher, and I like that a lot. Just from those shots, look at the divot, zoom in on that. Like right down my target line, feeling a lot better. So here's the other thing right now, one of the biggest changes for me, this more depth in the trail arm backswing, is my transition and the timing is different. So my miss is definitely a pull, but what Tig just said is my lower body struggles to get through the ball sometimes. That's always been my problem. But I will say it's getting better by the minute just with these few swing changes. So it's gotta get worse before it gets better, because it does feel a little weird right now. I think it's gonna get better. Okay, the other thing I've noticed is, like, especially with my driver and longer irons, I've already gained like 20 yards. Like, the speed is insane, and I just feel like I'm hitting it more solid, which we're gonna see when we take it to the course, but I'm feeling good right now. Alright guys, that is about it for the range segment of this video. As Micah was kind of saying, is I revert back to my old swing many times without even knowing it. Consciously, I have to really force myself to get some trail arm depth, especially right now while I'm making this transition. And if I don't, it doesn't work. And if I don't hit a good shot. So I really got to force it here, guys. Road to Pro is also about course management and everything it's going to take for me to play more consistently and shoot better scores. So the first hole here is 370 yards straightaway par 4, which means I ain't hitting driver.
I think you need to wake him up.
Oh yeah. You guys are paying attention. I didn't really need to wake you up. I feel like you're already ready to go. I'm hitting 2-iron on the first hole. This might not be the play. It might be the play.
First hole is a straightaway par 4, and Garrett's hitting 2-iron. Love the play. A little bit left, but it's going to be in the fairway. Swing change is all about trial and error.
That's what I'm working on. Guys, a little left. The transition is going to be the hardest part for me. It's timing. I'm also going to record Tig, just because why not? Tig striped that up the right side. See, that's what I got to compete with. He did hit that one good. That was a good swing. I'm up the left side. I should have a shot at the green. I think 2-iron was definitely the play. Once again, like Tig said, it's gonna be a struggle at first, but I gotta learn to just commit to this swing change as hard as it is at the beginning. Guys, I'm gonna play 3 holes for today's video. Maybe next Monday. Well, next Monday is actually gonna be a TrackMan Combine. Stay tuned for that. That's gonna be fun. But hopefully another beat my record coming soon. This is where my tee shot ended up, left of the fairway. I got 130. It's a good miss. It was the right spot to miss. Course management is key.
It's key to shooting better scores. It's key to being a better golfer. And you know, when you can manage a course and you can up your confidence, then you'll start hitting better shots. That's just the law of
Golf.
Law of golf, I guess you could say. That is the swing that I love the most right there, when he holds it off. Look at that, perfect.
I hit that one good. I'm looking at that for my birdie. Let's see if I can get it to 1 under on this first hole. Also guys, just in case you didn't already know, we're out here at Pecan Hollow down here in Plano, Texas. I don't know how you pronounce it. I think it's Plano. This is what I'm looking at for birdie. This is the first time I've ever played this course, so solid start for me. Let's see if I can get it to 1 under through 1. We'll play the next 2 holes and kind of see what happens.
I think if you could do that 18 times around.
Dude, you'd shoot 18 under.
What do you have to say about your putting? Your putting's been so dialed lately.
Well, first of all, we've been putting on greens that have holes the size of this right here. These are the first nice greens we've putted on in a while. Here's what I will say, and I said this a lot. With any swing change, it's got to get worse before it gets better. It's got to feel like you're making a change. Like when I was on the range and I dove right into the round swinging like that, I was like, dude, this feels terrible. But it means that something is changing. And that's good. Change is good, folks. I think after a month of this, my swing will just consisticize itself. And hopefully I'll be able to continue to dial it in. I'm 1 under after 1. We got 2 holes left in this video. I hope you guys have learned something from this video as well, because I will be getting more lessons, by the way. I want to learn some more about the golf swing. I want to learn what I'm doing wrong. I want to continue to progress in my golf swing and my golf game, because I know I have the potential. I just got to learn some things that I've never learned. So it is a step in the right direction, and I'm super excited for the future. Take here about to hopefully 2-putt. Also, stay tuned for this next Sunday, because we're going to be playing a match out here. We're about to film it right after this video. So I'm excited about that, and you'll be able to see how I do under pressure with this swing change as well, which is cool. So here's the deal, guys. Hole number 2 is a par 4. I'm feeling like this thing's kind of going left. So I got to dial it in. Got to work on that transition. It's all about that transition, man. Like literally coming down and turning is different than I've ever experienced with my old golf swing. So I got to focus up here. 420 yards. I got 2 iron.
That was a better swing.
But it's still left.
I feel like your body stops turning when you get in that's where your arms go. So your body stops turning, a little, slows down, and your arms take over a little bit.
Oh, that's always been my biggest problem. And then I flick my hands at it. I got to get rid of that, guys. I got to dial it in. That's going to be my miss. I feel like for a while it's going to be left. I think I'm in play, but it's not ideal. Here's the deal, guys. I hit it in the hazard. Yeah, it was unfortunate. I think it barely went in. Couldn't find it. I think we're going to play this as a hazard. I don't know. This could be just a lost ball, but for the sake of the pace of play, we're going to play it as a hazard today. I honestly have no clue if it is or not. That's my bad. I 161. I got to kind of like hook punch it under these trees with a 6-iron.
The green is right behind that cedar right there.
I did hit that 2-iron 260 then.
It's a long ways.
About
Yeah.
260, 270.
Ooh, that's a great shot.
Oh.
Is that a little long?
It was perfect, but it just rolled along on the green. Gotta get up and down. Driving up to the green. The miss is left. I missed it left on the first hole. I think I was missing it more left than anything on the range as well. It's good to know. It's good to know that the miss is left right now. I think that's due to transition. We're gonna figure it out, guys. We're gonna figure it out. I gotta get this up and down for my bogey, which is not ideal, but that'll keep me at even par, and we're working in the right direction.
All right, guys, Garrett's a little long here. The purpose of this video is not to make a bunch of good scores. It's to start to this transition of taking it from the range to the course. And I feel like he's done a pretty good job of that. Swing change. And that right there is a part of his game that, well, it's not weak.
Chipping has felt really good recently, so I'm happy with that chip shot. Let's see if I can make this for bogey.
All right, guys, Garrett for bogey. Just cashes it in.
Well, it is what it is. Guys, I know this video is not very long. We're on to the last hole. Hole number 3. If you guys are like, what the heck? Why is this video so short? Just stay tuned for this next Sunday. We're gonna have a full 9-hole match out here at Pecan Hollow, same day. So you're gonna see exactly how my game is reacting. Also, not only that, it's gonna be under pressure. So the dialed inness is gonna have to be there. This 3rd hole is a par 5 and it looks sick. What? I'm hitting driver, of course. It's all about this transition. I can feel it and I gotta figure it out.
That was off the heel, but you hit it straight.
Dude, I almost missed that ball. No cap. That was a bad swing. That was a bad swing. What I'm gonna do is look in the camera and watch that swing real quick. But it's in the fairway, so I'm happy.
All right, guys, this is what Garrett looking at. He's got 2-iron, he's going under the tree. I love this play. Probably just trying to hit a little low fade. Ooh.
Chunky.
Just short.
Kind of hit it off the toe. I actually tried to go around it. It was the right idea. I got that to get up and down for par, or up and down for birdie. So this is par 5. I have a massive opportunity to get this up and down for birdie and to get it to 1 under on these holes for this video. I feel like this is a pretty easy chip, to be honest. I got 60 degree. Dude, I just like full swing and everything.
I know.
Yeah. I get so aggressive with my chip shots, guys, and it's like I got it after Phil. That's who I watched. But hopefully it pays off here. Ah, a little short. Just so you guys like know when you're watching, first of all, chipping is the best part of my game by a mile. Always has been ever since I started. I worked the most at chipping. Even on that shot, as you guys could probably tell, I took like a full motion there for a 20-yard shot. I mean, that's not for everybody, but for me especially, I've always felt confident doing that. Hitting like more fuller shots from close, opening up the face if I need to kind of gauge it. But pin high, this is what I'm looking at for birdie. See if I can make it. That is today's episode of Road to Pro. As a recap, pretty much the whole video was just about trail arm depth, working on my transition, and slowly but surely, I feel like I'm gonna try and continue to just dial in my swing. Another thing that we're working on a little bit right now that could be a future episode is my lower body, getting through the ball, timing that up better. There's so many things that are pretty much just wrong with my swing that I need to figure out. We're moving in the right direction, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy today's episode. I shot 1 under on these 3 holes. Felt pretty decent about it. My miss is left. Until next time, peace.